So Rodney gives me some money, tells me go get a place to stay, get some clothes, freshen up, and then come tomorrow. I go get a place temporarily. I got some clothes, came back the following morning. He told me he was starting a show on East Africa Radio. It was called The Soul Train, and you're going to team up with a DJ called DJ Rico. DJ Rico unfortunately passed away in 2017. He was of Asian descent. He was an Indian, Tanzanian Indian. So we start our first show. I'm excited. We got the library, make the selections. I remember it was vinyl. Picked some records, CDs. Did our pre-production. The whole 9 years of putting together an entertainment show. Walking, I'm rocking the mic, I'm doing the boards. Rico is doing the decks. I'm on the mic. I see some guys, two guys walking with immigration insignia, Tanzania, their uniforms basically, and they were like, "Is this you? Can you confirm that this is you?" I'm like, "Yes, sir. Can you please come with us?" Again, I was yanked off air by immigration. Ronnie comes in, he's like, "No, Bush, don't worry, we're going to have this handled. Just listen to what they say and do as they say." So I was taken to the immigration headquarters in the middle of the CBD, Dar es Salaam, the labor office. Sat in there for the entire afternoon, up to about, I think, 8 p.m. They had their own deliberations here and there, here and there. I think phone calls were being made in the back end between the two media moguls. Then at about 8:30, they told me, "You're free to go. You're free to go." I went back to my humble abode where I was staying. That day was basically, it was a heavy day. I began questioning my motives, my intentions. But again, there was that burning desire of, okay, at least that's another hurdle jumped. Following morning, I went and I saw Rodney. I told him my mic's sanctioned and cleared to go on air. He's like, "Yeah, go and do your thing." Oof. We killed it. The Soul Train, 2 to 4 p.m., Monday to Friday. We killed it with all the anger, all the energy, everything. I had arrived. We made history. Towards the end of 2001, December specifically, we're getting into the festive season. East Africa, takes over. We launch in Nairobi, we launch in Dar es Salaam, we launch in Kampala, 99.0 if you remember, FM. So something awkward happens. Remember the FM philosophy I told you about in Tanzania and other countries, maybe in Kenya where you have a presenter, teamed up with a DJ. So something happens to DJ Rico, unfortunately. As colleagues, as people who worked with him, me and other members of the team at the time, we could not pinpoint exactly what had happened or what had become of him. But Rico was a very decent guy. He used to wear, I call them normal pants. Then tuxing and hair, clean shave, oiled and everything. Was a decent guy, but all of a sudden, Rico flips and just becomes reckless. He just becomes reckless, becomes irresponsible. Then he retrogresses into, absconding from work. Now remember, he's my sidekick. He's my DJ. Okay, my work is to man the boards. I'm just an average, normal presenter, but he's the DJ. You understand? For about a week, he didn't come, and I had to, do basic playback of the playlist, not mixed and just basic playlist, back to back. But then we went into the second week, and Rico is still a no-show. So I was like, but what the heck? I've been observing what this guy does. I think I can do this. Because I remember I left Uganda as a presenter, someone who just rocks the mic. Okay, open the mic, put up the microphone fader, yap whatever you have to yap, and then put the fader down. So 2 weeks, Rico doesn't show up to work. So I was like, but what the heck? Why don't I try out this thing? So I go get, the following day, the records. I sign off the records from the library. It was a requirement. It was a prerequisite. When you get it's like you're borrowing from the library. So I got CDs and a vinyl, because we had a Technic turntable set and a Newmark CD set. So you would mix using all of them. And guess what? I start gambling there, mixing. Nebikwatirayo ngalabi, one time ngalabi, one time Kali perfect. Two time ngalabi, four time Kali perfect. You understand? Within a week, okay? It's the third week, remember, Rico is still in no show. I'm perfecting my skill. So I'm rocking the boards, doing the console, doing the boards, at the same time, mixing, doing the consoles, do the ads, do the mentions and everything, do the interviews, come back, mix. So it hit me that I can actually do this on my own. So when Rico comes back, of course, still disorganized, still confused, we'll probably never know what happened to him, but in hindsight, I think if I can put A plus B together, he was in a relationship with a young lady who all of a sudden, I think at that time, decided to leave and go to the States. So I'm assuming he could have been heartbroken or something of the sort, I don't know, but he's deceased, so we'll never know. But from then on, I realized another superpower that I had, actual DJing. Now that is when the brand DJ, that's when I added DJ to Bush Baby. I officially added DJ to Bush Baby. Now, crafting the regional name, there was a big show on the entire, there was a flagship evening show called The Cruise. The Cruise was hosted by the most popular radio TV personality in Tanzania at that time, DJ JD, John Delinga. Okay, half South African, half Tanzanian, brown, bulky guy, cool dude. If you know DJ Fresh from South Africa, that's how DJ JD was. So DJ JD one time, I think either gets a gig or falls sick, and I'm requested to sit in for DJ JD on The Cruise, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. My guys. You know when you're ready, you've reached the pinnacle, okay? I owned those 4 shows. I mean, those 4 hours. I owned those 4 hours. Back to back. After that show, I became a monster.